Well, it's that time again. Time for another garden update. It's April 25th and we can't believe how much stuff has been going on in the garden. So let's get started. All right, we'll go ahead and start first things first, always with the potatoes. Now, we've noticed, and I don't know if you guys can see on camera, that they've started to thin out and die down quite a bit the past week or so. And we actually noticed that the leaves are starting to show signs of disease on them. And usually that's a sign that it's starting to get too hot and they start dying back. We did actually go and dig down under the ground, and I actually pulled out a potato, and I might show an image of that, you know, right here if I think to do it. But yeah, that means we're getting pretty close to harvesting the potatoes. We're couldn't be more than a week or two away, so look forward to that. The plants are still throwing on some flowers, so that means they're not done yet. All right, moving right along just to check out the blueberries. We got a couple new sprigs coming out with some new growth on the ends there, so we're remaining hopeful that those will end up becoming something. And as we pan over and just start checking out the grapes, they are starting to look very exciting. You see we have several heads of grapes starting to show up and show out. We have, you know, they're not too big. I mean, I'm sure the camera makes it look bigger, but they'll get there. And the chickens love to try and reach for the grape leaves, so we have to keep them away, otherwise they won't quite make it. But yeah, we're just excited to see all the growth so far. We'll go ahead and move over to these tomatoes here. I do need to add another layer to the Florida weave, but look, all these are starting to set fruit in all the plants here, and the marigolds are exploding.
Absolutely.
On either end. I actually harvested a seed head off one the other day, and I'm trying to sprout those. But yeah, these are, I know you can't see it, but these are probably about 4 or 5 feet tall. Well, from the edge of the bed, not from the ground, because, you know, raised bed gardening and whatnot. But yeah, we're starting to grow these up, and like I said, I need to add another layer to the Florida weave because we are definitely needing to tie those up. I started to thin out this bed, but I kind of stopped. You notice it's a little dense in there. I'm probably going to do some more pruning, and I'll show you the other one that's looking much better. But all right, we're just going to spin around and show off. Oops, don't want to step on them. Look at this, guys.
I have pumpkins.
The pumpkins are reaching. They are going crazy.
With lots and lots of flowers in there.
If you look in there, they're starting to flower out, and hopefully we'll start seeing pumpkins. We got the sunflowers that are reaching skyward. Probably got about another month or so on those. And then this squash plant.
I'm probably the most proud of this squash plant because it has taken us, I don't know that we've ever been able to grow squash. So the fact that we have 3 very healthy, very large squash plants is very exciting for me.
Yeah. And they are showing a bunch of flowers. We got a couple already growing. That one's probably going to be very promising, but
look over here, back there. There's a bunch back there too.
It smells like a squash plant, I'll tell you that. So
and this one too. Like all 3 of them are doing fantastic.
Yeah, look at that guy right there. Yep, pretty good. All right, and then just kind of moving over here, we got the green beans going. They're starting to flower out and actually starting to produce actual beans. So you got one over there?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that won't take too long, and we'll start pulling those off. I don't know exactly how big these green beans are going to get.
Oh, that's a perfect one.
Yeah, that one's
ready to harvest.
All right, pulling it off. Yoink.
First green bean of the season.
Now you got to eat it on camera.
It's raw. I'm not.
You can eat raw.
I don't like raw green beans. Here, I'll do you. You eat it on camera.
All right. First green bean of the season. Tastes like green and beans. It does taste like a green bean. Anyway, all right, just spinning over to the the peppers here, they're looking really good. Starting to get decently sized jalapenos hanging off there. Probably won't be too long before we start harvesting those. This one as well, just a ton of flowers still putting on. And then check out these bell peppers. That guy, you know, small for a grocery store, but great for a bucket. Starting to put on a lot of great peppers here. We got two little guys over here, and then nothing beats, you know, big chungus here.
That's all a big old pepper.
Yeah, look at that, guys. It's crazy. We were very surprised when we saw that. Moving right along, we got the Jimmy Nardellos, and they're starting to flower out and looking pretty good. And then if you actually spin over to this one, we actually got our very first Jimmy Nardello pepper. Can't wait to taste that. I hear that they're really delicious. What are you pointing at over here?
Oh, there's another one right there.
Another one right over there. Very good. All right, the habaneros, they're leafing out very mightily and got some blossoms.
Lots of babies.
Yeah, but no peppers yet, so nothing there. And then we got a couple, well, I would say at least 3 or several. If I can get a good, there you go. Look at that. There's jalapenos everywhere. And then we got more bell peppers right here. And is that and look.
A ladybug.
A ladybug.
That's good.
They like our garden.
Yeah.
All right, slipping down to the peppers down here. They're doing pretty good down here. I still am a little worried about them hitting the top of this, but it looks like they're trying to bend out towards the sun, so that might be a self-fixing problem. And we'll just go ahead and scoot back here. Got the basil that's taken off. Probably gonna trim that down so that it'll bush out a little bit more. And we already harvested some of this, but this dill plant has just taken over. It is it is huge. We have a giant bunch of dill already drying in the living room, and we're trying to figure out what to do with that. I think we are waiting for our cucumbers to come in so we can start making pickles. Got the rosemary just starting to take off, and of course thyme, the best herb. And then we'll just spin over here, take a look at the raspberries. We were very excited to see all the growth on these. And Marie was even more excited. She was pointing out,
look, we have little baby raspberries growing.
Yeah, look at there.
And there's some up here. They're
starting, guys.
And these started from bare roots back in February?
Yeah, it wasn't very
March.
Yeah, it's March when we planted them, I think.
Yeah.
But it didn't take very long. But all right, we're gonna spin over here to the GreenStalk. We have
to the strawberry stalk?
Yeah, the strawberry stalk. We have lots of runners coming off these strawberry plants, trying to make new plants. So I'm going to try and devise a system to save some of them. Got some cilantro planted.
Down here's good.
Oh, and we got some more cilantro down here. But yeah, it's just all taken off in here. Oops, spinning around. We have more rosemary, more thyme. Ooh, lots of thyme.
Mm-hmm.
But, oh, look, more dill.
Because that's what everybody needs.
I don't think we need more dill. And I think we noticed a couple strawberries already. Let's see if we can't find them.
There's one.
Oh yeah, look at there. Look at that, guys. Strawberries already starting to come in. And now these are a jewel variety, so that means they're a June-bearing strawberry. So once it sets, they should all of a sudden set fruit all at the same time.
This is, if you want to...
We got some more strawberries. Oops, move out of the way, leaf. More strawberries in here, starting to take off.
And so we actually were able to take one of the babies. Which plant did we take it from? Or we already, that's right. So from this plant up here, we were able to take one of the babies and plant it in one of our cups that was empty. We've done that with a few.
Yeah, I think there's another one down.
Yeah, that one's from that plant over there.
Yeah.
And it's rooted. And
it kind of strawed all the way around, and we threw it into the bottom there. And it's already a pretty decently healthy looking plant.
But I think we're out of pots now.
Yeah, we've officially hit the capacity on our GreenStalk.
And we still don't know what this guy is.
That's got to be a weed. I don't know. What do you think?
I don't know. If anybody knows what this plant could be, it's still our mystery plant. It was in another spot in the garden, in one of our buckets from last year, I believe. And we transplanted it over here. And we are not sure what it is.
All right.
It looks like it might be trying to fruit something up here. Or do you think those are just more leaves?
Probably more leaves.
Yeah.
All right, let's spin around and check out these tomatoes. All right, so I've been a big fan of the sturdier cages. We have done absolutely no maintenance on these tomatoes over here.
Other than we did cut the lower branches off once. We have not done it again.
Right, and one interesting thing, if you guys remember, we had a issue where these plants were not performing as well, and we theorized that it was probably because of the chicken compost. So we came in and we spread more chicken compost on the top, and they have now, I don't know if you can see compared to the other plants, but they have now caught up and are starting to outperform, or at least get even with our other tomatoes, and they are doing fantastic.
There's some good ones right here.
A bunch of fruit, so we're getting really close to sauce time. And we got some marigolds down here, and then we can just kind of scoot across and check out our cucumber plants starting to flower all over the place. And then I can show you the ones across the way here.
Too, with those cucumbers, remember these were the cucumbers that were not doing as well either because again of the chicken compost, but they have also just like taken off in the last couple of weeks.
Yeah.
I mean, they're not quite as high as the other ones. The other ones do have like 1.5 feet on them, and they're fuller. But compared to what they weren't even touching the grate yet.
Yeah, we got a lot of great flowers going on through here with the cucumbers. So many flowers. No real cucumbers yet. We see a couple trying to take off. Might need to encourage some more pollinators or resort to manual pollination. All right, I guess we'll go ahead and look at this.
No, the melons.
Oh, the melons. Oh yeah, I'm sorry. I
so
forget.
My melons have flowers all over them too.
Yeah, I don't
should
know.
probably put that guy up here.
Yeah, let's do it. All right, we're actively gardening right here live on camera, which, you know, we've never done a live stream. Maybe we could. So, all right, well, that'll figure that out. But anyway, we'll move over here and check these out. I think we were looking at these radishes the other day and starting to look at them. And I'll go ahead and I'm just going to yank this guy. Look at that, guys. Look at that.
It's a radish.
It is a radish. We did it. It was so easy.
Once you plant them the right way. Don't plant too many. If you remember in previous videos, when I actually planted these, the wind was very windy that day, and almost the whole packet went in just this very small, probably 3-foot section. And I've had to twice, I believe, I've come out here and I've thinned them out. And once I thinned them out the second time, they just took off to the point that we now have a real radish.
All right, take a bite.
I will not take a bite of radish.
No, I think we're actually growing those more for the chickens.
Yes.
They like those.
Yes.
All right, let me go ahead and spin you guys over here and check out this sunflower. Now performing very good. It'll easily almost 2.5 feet tall. Look, almost,
easily.
It's not as tall as you yet.
Not yet, but it won't be long.
It's looking good, looking good. And now I'm very proud of the way this bed looks. I've been keeping up with my Florida weave system here and also with my pruning. Very, very nice pruning. And as you can see, the tomatoes are starting to look really good. And
I think they're full grown. They're just waiting to turn. Because these are Roma, so Roma shouldn't get too big. Yeah. Maybe a little bit bigger.
Right. Now we did notice some stress on this plant. We don't know exactly what's going on here, but this is our only plant that we've had issues with, so we don't quite know what the issue is there. But yeah, it's been looking really good. But we have a couple more weeks to go before we start seeing a huge amount of vegetables coming out of this place, but we can't wait. It's going to be a good time. So anyway, but with that being said, we're getting excited. It's getting close to harvest time. We're going to be about a week or two away from some potatoes and about 2 or 3 weeks away from some tomatoes, and
probably maybe a week before I start harvesting jalapenos. I'll probably harvest a few before that.
Right.
Some bell peppers before that. Green beans maybe within the next week. So this is the exciting time of year for me. This is my favorite part.
Yeah, and it's starting to get really warm really fast here in Florida, and we've still yet to see any kind of measurable rain. So the drip system has been coming in clutch, and
yes.
It's been keeping us all alive, and we're trying to keep everything nice and watered and just would pray for some good rain. That would, I think, that make this garden look amazing. And but yeah, so that's all we got for you today. If you like what you're seeing and you want to see more of it, make sure you subscribe. And if you liked it, hit that like button. And if you want to comment on what's going on in your garden, or if, you know, whatever, just leave those comments down below. We like to read them. We like to respond to them. So, all right. With that being said, I guess that's going to be bye for now from Albin Acres.
Bye for now.
Bye.